On behalf of our group, I would like to warmly welcome all of you to today's Educational Technology Forum. My name is Karia and I will be your moderator for today's discussion. Our discussion today focuses on one of the most exciting and widely debated topics in education. The topic is the impact of artificial intelligence on modern classroom, empowering teachers or replacing them. Artificial intelligence or AI is no longer just a futuristic concept, it has become part of our everyday life. We interact with AI when we use Google Maps, a Siri or Google Assistant for help, receive recommendation on Netflix, or shop online in education. AI is changing the way teachers teach and students learn. Nowadays, many students use AI tools such as ChatGPT, Grammarly, Google Gemini, Microsoft Copilot, and Canva Magic Writing to help them complete assignment, understand difficult concepts, improve their writing, and even prepare presentation. Teachers are also using AI to create lesson plan, quizzes, teaching materials, and personalized learning activity. These developments have brought many exciting opportunities. AI can make learn faster, more engaging, and more personalized. However, they also raise important questions like should students depend on AI? Will AI reduce student critical thinking skill? Could AI eventually replace teachers? These are some of the important questions that we will discuss today. Our forum is divided into three parts. First, we will explore how artificial intelligence is transforming teaching and learning. Next, we will discuss the challenge and ethical concern of using AI in education. Finally, we will look at the future of AI in nation classroom and answer the biggest question of AI, which is can AI replace teachers? To begin our discussion, I would like to invite Beatrice Lenti to explain what artificial intelligence is and how it benefits teaching and learning. Please welcome Beatrice.
Thank you, moderator. Good evening, everyone. Before we discuss the impact of artificial intelligence in education, it is important to understand what AI actually means. Artificial intelligence refers to the computer system that are designed to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. These tasks include answering questions, recognizing patterns, solving problems, generating ideas, translating language, analyzing information, and even creating image or video. Unlike ordinary computer software that simply follow fixed instruction, AI learn from a large amount of data. This enables it to provide responses that are more intelligent, flexible, and also personalized according to the user needs. Today, AI has become one of the fastest growing technologies in education. Many students, including university students like us, use AI almost every day. Some of the students use a chat GPT to understand the difficult topics, while others use a Grammarly to improve grammar and academic writing. Teachers also benefit from AI tools like Canva Magic Write, Microsoft Copilot, and also Google Gemini when preparing the teaching materials and lesson plans. One of the greatest advantage of AI is that support personalized learning. Every student has a different learning abilities. Some students understand the concept very quickly. Others need more explanation. Example, AIs allow the student to learn according to their own pace. For example, imagine a student who cannot understand the photosynthesis after attending the class. Instead of waiting until the next lesson, the student can simply ask the ChatGPT, can you explain the photosynthesis using a simple English? Within a second, AI provides a simple explanation with examples that are much easier to understand. This immediate feedback helps students learn independently. Another important benefit is 24-hour accessibility. Unlike teachers who have a working hours, AI tools are available anytime. Students can revise the lesson at night, during the weekends, or even before examination without waiting for the assistant. This flexibility makes a learning more convenient. Another advantage is that AI encourages the student to become more independent learners. Instead of relying completely on lecturers or the teacher, students can explore the topics on their own. For example, if a student is preparing a presentation about the climate change, AI can help to generate the ideas, such as a presentation structure, and recommend the relevant example and even create a suitable image. However, students still need to verify the information using a reliable sources. AI should be viewed as a learning assistant rather than the final source of information. AI is also helping the teachers preparing the lesson plan, worksheet, quizzes, and also classroom activities often require a lot of time. Today, AI allows teachers to prepare these materials much faster. For example, a teacher can ask ChatGPT to generate 10 multiple choice questions about photosynthesis or request the Canva Magic Write to create a presentation content. As a result, the teacher can spend more time focusing on student instead of administrative work. Furthermore, AI can improve the classroom engagement, which is many AI-powered educational platforms now provide the interactive quizzes, adaptive learning, automatic feedback, and also personalized recommendation. Students become more motivated because learning becomes interactive rather than passive. However, despite this impressive advantage, AI is not perfect. As AI more popular among students, new concerns have started to emerge. Some students rely too heavily on AI when completing assignment, and others copy AI-generated answer without understanding the content. This raises important this raises an important question. Can AI actually reduce the student creativity and critical thinking? I believe this is an issue that deserves a serious attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Beatrice, for your insightful presentations. From your explanation, we can see the artificial intelligence offer many benefits such as personalized learning, greater accessibility, and better support for both teachers and students. However, despite this advantage, many educators are concerned that excessive reliance on AI may affect student critical thinking, problem-solving skill, and academic honestly. To explore this important issue further, I will I would now like to invite Patricia Subi to discuss the challenge, ethical concern, and potential risks of using artificial intelligence in education. Please welcome Patricia.
Thank you, moderator. Good evening, everyone. As we have just heard from Beatrice, artificial intelligence offers many advantages in education. It makes learning more flexible, personalized, and efficient. However, like any technology, AI also presents several challenges that educators, students, and educational institutions must address carefully. Today, I will discuss four major challenges of AI in education. First, academic integrity, critical thinking, misinformation, and privacy and ethical concerns. Let me begin with the first challenge, which is academic integrity. Nowadays, AI tools such as ChatGPT can generate essays, reports, summaries, and even computer code within seconds. While this is undoubtedly impressive, it has also increased the risk of students submitting AI-generated work without understanding the content. For example, imagine a lecturer assigns an essay about climate change. Instead of conducting research, analyzing journal articles, and developing original uh, arguments, a student simply copies an AI-generated response and submits it as their own work. Although the assignment may look well written, the student has not actually learned anything. This practice undermines the purpose of education, which is to develop knowledge, critical thinking, and independent learning. Therefore, AI should be used as a learning assistant rather than a shortcut to complete academic work. The second challenge is the decline of critical thinking skills. One of the main goals of education is to teach students how to analyze information, solve problems, evaluate different perspectives, and make informed decisions. However, if students become too independent on AI, they may gradually stop thinking independently. For instance, instead of solving a mathematics problem step by step, a student may simply ask AI for the answer. Instead of brainstorming ideas for a project, the student might rely entirely on AI to generate them. Over time, this habit would weaken creativity, analytical skills, and problem-solving abilities. AI should support our thinking, not replace it. The third challenge is misinformation. Although AI is highly advanced, it is not perfect. Sometimes AI provides incorrect facts, outdated information, or references that do not actually exist. This happens because AI predicts its responses based on patterns in data rather than truly understanding whether every statement is accurate. For example, if a student asks AI about a scientific discovery or recent educational policy, the response may sound convincing but still contain factual errors. This is why students should always verify AI generated information using reliable sources such as academic journals, textbooks, government publications, or official educational websites. In higher education, one of the most important skills is evaluating the credibility of information, and AI should never replace that responsibility. The fourth challenge is involves privacy and ethical concerns. Many AI platforms collect user data to improve their systems. This may include questions asked, uploaded documents, or learning behavior. If students are unaware of how the information is stored or used, there could be risks related to privacy and data security. In addition, AI systems may sometimes produce biased responses because they are trained using existing data collected from various sources. If the data contains bias, AI may unintentionally generate unfair or unbalanced information. Therefore, educators and students should also AI responsibly and critically rather than accepting every response without question. Despite these concerns, I believe banning AI completely is not the solution. Instead, educational institutions should teach students AI literacy. Students should learn how to use AI responsibly, verify information, acknowledge AI assistant when appropriate, and, and continue developing their own critical thinking skills. In my opinion, AI is similar to a calculator. A calculator helps us solve mathematical problems faster, but we still need to understand mathematical concepts. Similarly, AI can make learning more efficient, but students must continue thinking, analyzing, and creating knowledge independently. Thank you.
Thank you, Patricia, for your insightful presentations. From your discussion, we have learned that while artificial intelligence offers many benefits, it also brings important challenges, including academic integrity, critical thinking, and ethical responsibility. As AI continues to evolve, an important question remains, what does the future of education look like? More importantly, can artificial intelligence even replace teachers? To share her perspective on this topic, I would now like to invite Clarissa Jen to discuss the future of AI in education and its role in shaping tomorrow's classroom. Please welcome Clarissa.
Thank you, moderator. Good evening, everyone. After learning about both the benefits and challenges of artificial intelligence in education, we can now look ahead and ask an important question. What does the future of education look like with AI? There is no doubt that AI will continue to play an increasingly important role in classrooms around the world. As technology becomes more advanced, AI is expected to become a regular part of teaching and learning rather than just an option tools. In Malaysia, many schools, colleges, and universities have already begun integrating AI into education. Teachers use AI to prepare lesson plans, create quiz, generate classroom activity, and design teaching material more effectively. At the same time, students use AI to help them understand complex topics, improve their writing, prepare presentation, and revise for examination. This shows that AI is no longer just a trend, it is becoming an important part of modern education. Looking ahead, future classroom may be very different from the ones we know today. Imagine a classroom where every student has access to an AI learning assistant. Instead of receiving exactly the same lesson, students can choose which lesson to attend and prepare themselves. For example, sorry, each student could receive personality explanation and activities based on their learning pace and ability. For example, if a student struggles with mathematics, the AI system could automatically provide additional practice question and simpler explanation. On the other hand, students who master the topic quickly could be given more advanced exercise to challenge them. This type of personalized learning can help ensure that no student is left behind. Another exciting development is adaptive learning. Adaptive learning systems analyze student performance and adjust the difficulty level of learning materials accordingly. This allows students to progress at their own pace rather than following the same learning paths as everyone else. AI is also expected to improve classroom assessment. Traditional teachers spend many hours marking quiz, assignment, and examination. In the future, AI system may automatically create objective questions, provide immediately feedback, and even identify areas where students need additional support. This can reduce teacher administrative workload and allow them to spend more time interacting with students. However, despite this impressive development, I strongly believe that AI will not replace teacher. Many people worry that AI will eventually take over the role of educator, but teaching involves much more than delivery information. A teacher does not simply explain lesson. Teacher motivates students, they encourage confidence, they help students overcome challenges. They also build positive relationship with learners. They teach values such as honesty, respect, responsibility, and empathy. These are qualities that AI cannot truly understand or demonstrate. For example, imagine a student who is feeling stressed, anxious, or discouraged after failing an examination. AI may be able to provide study tips or motivational quote, but if cannot greatly understand the student emotion or provide the same level or emotional support as a caring teacher, teacher can recognize when students are struggling emotionally, encourage them personality, and create a supportive classroom environment. This human connection is something that technology cannot replace. Furthermore, teachers also play an important role in developing communication skill, teamwork, creativity, leadership, and moral value. These skills are developed through interaction with other people, classroom discussion, collaborative project, and real-life experience, not simply through conversation with AI. Therefore, instead of replacing teachers, AI will be viewed as a powerful teaching partner. Teachers who understand how to use AI effectively can exchange learning experience, save time on administrative tasks, and focus more on inspiring students. Similarly, students should learn to use AI responsibly. Rather than depending the entire on AI, they should use it to explore ideas, clarify concepts, and support independent learning while continuing to think critically and verify information. In my opinion, the future of education is not about choosing between teachers and artificial intelligence. Instead, it is about creating a balanced partnership where technology extends education while teachers continue to provide the human guidance, encouragement, and inspiration that every student needs. Thank you.
Thank you, Clarissa, for your insightful presentations. Throughout today's forum, we have explored both of the benefit and challenge of artificial intelligence in education. We also learned that while AI is a valuable learning tool, teachers continue to play essential roles in guiding, motivating, and supporting students. Now let's move on to our panel discussion, where we will share our opinion and answer a few questions about today's topic. Let's begin. Thank you once again to all our speakers for sharing such valuable insight. We have learned about the benefit of artificial intelligence. The challenge is its present and its future roles in education. Now let's hear everyone's personal opinion through a short panel discussion. Let's begin with our first question. The first question is, artificial intelligence is becoming increasingly popular among students. In your opinion, should students be allowed to use AI tools like ChatGPT when completing their assignment? Let's start with Beatrice.
Thank you, moderator. In my opinion, yes, the student should be allowed use the AI because it can be a valuable learning assistant. For example, student can use a chat GPT to understand the difficult concept, organize the ideas, or improve the grammar before submitting the assignment. However, students should not simply copy and paste AI-generated content without understanding it. AI should help the student learn, not replace their own effort and creativity.
Thank you, Beatrice Lenti. Patricia, do you agree?
I agree, but I believe there should also be clear guidelines from schools and universities. Students need to understand that using AI responsibly is very different from using AI to cheat. If AI is used only to complete assignments without critical thinking, students may graduate without developing the knowledge and skills expected by employers. Therefore, responsible AI use should become part of digital literacy education.
Excellent point. Clarissa, what is your opinion?
I also support the responsible use of AI. Instead of banning AI completely, education institution should teach students how to use it actively. For example, students should compare AI generate information with textbook, journal article, and reliable academic sources before using it. This encourages independent learning while maintaining academic integrity.
Thank you for your thoughtful response. Now let's move to our second question. Some people believe artificial intelligence will eventually replace teachers. Do you agree? Patricia, let's begin with you this time.
Personally, I do not agree. AI is excellent at processing information quickly, but education involves much more than delivering knowledge. Teachers understand students' emotions, learning styles, and personal challenges. These human qualities cannot be replicated by technology.
Thank you. Clarissa, what do you think?
I completely agree. Teachers are mentors, role models, and motivators. Students often remember teachers who inspire them, encourage them during difficult times, and believe in their potential. AI cannot replace this human relationship. Instead, AI should support teachers by reducing administrative tasks so they can spend more time interacting with students.
Interesting perspective. Patrice, would you like to add anything?
Yes, I believe that the future is not AI versus the teacher. Instead, it is a AI together with the teacher. Teachers who know how to use AI effectively will probably become even more effective educator. Technology change, but the importance of human interaction in education remain the same. Thank you.
Thank you. Our final question is a little more personal. How has AI influenced your own learning experience as university student? Clarissa, would you like to start?
Certainly, I often use AI to understand topics that I find difficult. Sometimes textbook explain concept using complex language. So I ask AI to simplify the explanation. However, I always verify the information using lecturer notes and academic references before using it in my assignments.
Thank you. What about you, Beatrice?
I mainly use the AI to the brainstorm idea for presentation and also group project. Excuse me. Sometimes it is difficult to know where to begin. AI helped me to organize my thought, but I still develop the final content for myself.
What about you, Beatrice? Patricia? Sorry.
For me, AI is useful when checking grammar and improving sentence structure, especially for academic writing. However, I avoid relying on AI completely because I want to continue developing my own critical thinking and writing skills.
Thank you to all our speakers. Today's discussion clearly shows that artificial intelligence is transforming education in many positive ways. It's made learning more personalized, improve efficiency, and provide students with access to information anytime and everywhere. However, as we have discussed today, AI also presents challenges. Students must continue developing critical thinking skill. Teachers must promote ethical AI use. Educational Educational institutions should establish clear guidelines for responsible AI integration. Ultimately, technology should enhance learning rather than ge- gene- replace genuine education. Before we conclude today's forums, I would like to summarize our discussion. Artificial intelligence has become one of the most influential technology in modern educations. Throughout today's discussion, we explore how AI supports personalized learning, improve teaching efficiency, and provides greater access to educational resources. At the same time, we recognize important challenges such as academic integrity, misinformation, privacy concern, and the need to preserve student ethical thinking skill. Most importantly, we agree that artificial intelligence should not replace teachers. Instead, AI should be viewed as a powerful educational tools that support teaching and creating more engaging, exclusive, and meaningful learning experience. The future of education is not about choosing between teachers and technology. It is about combining the strength of both. When teachers use AI responsibly and students learn to use it ethically, education becomes more innovative, effective, and future-ready. On behalf of our group, we sincerely thank our lecturers and everyone watching this forum. We hope our discussion will provide useful insights into the impact of artificial intelligence on modern classroom. Thank you very much for your attention. Have a wonderful day.